Code Afric. Unlock the future.
We are combining all the skills that we have acquired both in HTML and CSS to build this simple multiple page website. Alright, so this is how it looks like. It has a header, and at the header section it has a navigation menu, okay, which can navigate us through our home page, our about page, and our contact page. So and our navigation pages also are interactive. So when I click on, we are on a home page right now, which that is why it is welcoming us to our home page. So it has a home page, and this will be our main content section. Then here will be our footer. Okay, so when you click on our home page, here is our home page. So when you go to the about section, about page, you see that the text has changed. It says no more about tags. Okay, and it still have our nice footer here. Then when it comes to the contact page section, also it has navigated to the contact page section, which is also welcoming us to our contact page, which also comes with our footer and the main contact section. Okay, so this is what you are going to build. Okay, this is what you are going to be building using the knowledge that we have acquired both in HTML and CSS so far. Now it is very simple. It's very simple to do. Okay, this is more of about linking. Okay, knowing how to insert your anchor tags and making your linkings work perfectly, and you are good to go. All right, one thing also that you have to take note of is this main context section. This is just an image that I have inserted. Okay, we call it hard coding. Okay, this is an image, okay, for you to use likewise, so that you can build the same project for me for an assessment. So you just need a header section that will come with your navigations and your image inside your main section, then your footer. It's very, very simple. So you do the same to the rest of the project, and that will be all.
Can anybody out there hear me? Hear me? 'Cause I just wanna
Alright guys, now let's see how we can build this project together. Okay, the multiple page website, a simple multiple page website. Now to begin with, let's begin with from the folder structure. Okay, so I have my folder structure straight, which is the multiple pages project. Okay, and I have my Sublime test open. Now let's go ahead and open our project in our Sublime test. My project is in desktop. I'll locate the desktop directly. Then I open my project. Okay, now I only have my images and nothing more. Okay, so let's go ahead and create the pages. And to begin with, let's start with an HTML page. So we save file, save as, or you can do Command S or Control S. Now let's call this page home.html. Please make sure you save it into your project folder. Okay, so in this project we are working on desktop. So on the desktop, multiple pages websites, let's save it inside. All right, now let's begin with our basic HTML template. So I'll do my HTML, then with the title, let's call it CSS project. All right, now inside our body section, let's see how we begin from. I think we need this, our welcome to homepage section. So we'll do an H1. Okay, an H1, then we do welcome to the home page. I think the home is capital. Okay, so welcome to home page. Now let's save it and refresh. Let's open it in a browser and see how it turns. Save it and refresh. Welcome to our home page. Okay, now what is next? Before anything, let's create our style sheet so that we can link our CSS also. Okay, so we need a new tab, then we create our style sheet, our CSS. Okay, so you go to save as, then you come to the multiple page section, that folder, then let's save it as stylesheet.css. Okay, let's save it stylesheet.css. Now let's go ahead and link our CSS. So at the title section, let's link our CSS with a link tag. So here we do stylesheet.css. Okay, Now we've linked our CSS successfully. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue with our project. Now let's see how we can create this navigation menus. Okay, and to do that, I'll begin with a p tag. Okay, so inside the p tag, then I create my anchor tag. So inside, then I will do my home page .html. All right, or better still, let's put an hashtag. Okay, now we don't know what we are putting inside yet, so we do hash. Okay, hashtag. This section is for home page, so I will do my home page here. All right, I'm going to duplicate this multiple times. Okay, so here will be my home page, then here will be my about us. Okay, then here also will be my contact page. So I have my home page, about us page, and the contact page. Now before we do anything, let's save it and see how it turns in the browser. So back to our CSS project, refresh. Okay, so we see that our navigation menus are nicely inserted here. Okay, so we are making progress. So what is next is, before we enter into our CSS sections, let's go ahead and insert our image. Okay, this image. So let's go ahead and do that. So to work with the image, we'll do the img tag, the image tag, then the image is in the folder. Okay, it's in the images folder, so we call the images folder. Then we do the /, then we call the image, the name of the image. So let's see, the name of the first image is okay, so the first one is home.html. So let's do home.html. Sorry, no, I don't think this is the image name. Let's look at our project structure first. No, this is not what we want. All right, so sorry about that. Now we have our images. Okay, we have our images here. Okay, so let's head towards back. Let's head back to the project. Now, okay, this is our images. So let's call the images. I think our image folder. Okay, so it's supposed to be like this. So our images, then / we call the image. The first one is the. If you click on it, you can see it. Okay, I think we need this one. The what is it? The HTML page. Okay, so this is what we want. So let's go ahead and insert that one. So we do HTML page.png. All right, so before we do anything else, let's save it and see how it turns in our browser. Okay, let's check our image. Refresh. Okay, now we have our image nicely inserted. Okay, now before we do anything, also let's go ahead and create our filter. So to begin with the filter, at the filter section, let's do filter. So inside the filter, you can go ahead and generate your text. Now I already have my text typed, so I'll just copy them in. Now I will save it, then I will check my filter also from the project. Okay, so now we have it nicely inserted here. All right, welcome back. So in this section, we are going to see how we can use our CSS, okay, our style sheets, to style this project to get it like this. Okay, all right, now to begin with, let's enter into our style sheets. Then let's begin to implement some code. So let's begin from the body section. Let's change the background. Okay, here let's get this background. Okay, this background color. So we call the body section, then we do a background color, then we give it, let's give it light blue. Okay, now let's save it and see if our code persists. Now, okay, wow, now we are having our nice background light blue. Okay, now let's move on. What else? Now to our anchor tag. Okay, let's work with the anchor tag. So with the anchor tag, let's call it, so we call the anchor tag, then here we want it to align at the right. Okay, we want it to align at the right, and to do that let's use float. Okay, we use float, then we say right, let's float it to the right section. Let's save it and see if it, okay, now we have it here. Okay, now we want it at the top. Okay, and I don't want to write any CSS code to move it at the top. I just want to use the HTML to do that. Okay, simply okay, because I can see that here supposed to come at the top, and rather my h1 rather is at the top. So I'll just come here, I'll cut my h1, then I'll bring it at the bottom. Simple. I'll go to the my project and refresh. Okay, now I have it at the top. Let me go and write more. Let me go implement more styles to it. Now let me change the font size. Let's say 20 pixels. What else? Then the font weight. The font weight, let me make it bold. Then I'll give it a margin. A margin at the right side. I'll give it 20 pixels. Margin right 20 pixels. Then I'll give a background color of white. What else? I'll change the color to the font color. I'll change it to green. Then I'll do border radius. Okay. Before I'll add the border radius, let's go and check it. Let's refresh and see what we have. Let's save. I didn't save. Save and refresh. Okay, now you can see we are getting it as we expecting. Okay, so with the exception of the border radius. So let's go and give the border radius. The border radius is the kind of rounded curve that we are having at that place. So let's give it. Let's go and implement our border radius. Okay. Then let's give it 5 pixels. Okay. Save it. Then let's refresh. Okay. Now we can see that we have some kind of rounded curve over that place. Now I think our header looks good, so let's go and work towards our footer. So let's go and implement some styles to our footer. So I'll call my footer, then I'll give it a background color of black. Then I'll change the font color to white. Okay, you can type white, or you can also use the hash code. White is FFF. Okay. Then what else? Let's save it and let's check it. Okay, refresh, check our footer. Now we have our background black and we have our text white. Okay, let's implement more styles to it. So let's give it a text align. Okay, I'll do text align. No, sorry, semicolon. Then I'll do text align. Yes, text align. Then I'll do it center. I want my text at the center. Okay, center. Okay. So what else? Let's go and check. Refresh. Save. Refresh. Anyway, let's see how we can solve. Oh, sorry. We want text align. We don't want text indent. Okay. So we say text align. We don't want text indent. We want text align. Center. Okay, let's save it one more time. Refresh. Boom, we have it aligned at the center. Okay, what else? Let's compare it to the original. We can see that we have there's some padding at the top and bottom. Okay, so let's go and give it padding. We can do padding top and padding bottom, and we can also use the shorthand. Okay, so the shorthand is just write it straightforward. This is a padding top. Then I also give it the bottom. Say 40 pixels. Let me save it. And let's refresh. Okay. It's not bad. Alright, we've put in the actual content for the footer, okay, to get the accurate work, to get the same work. Okay, so it is just a test that we put the actual content. Alright, now if you compare our projects, this one to this one, we can see they are almost the same. Okay, so it means we have finished with our home page, with the exception of one thing. Okay, our links here are not working. If I click on the about section, sorry, this is not the original, this is not our project, this is our project. So our links are not working. If I click on the contact page, we can see that it is not navigating. If I click on about, it's not navigating. Okay, so Alright, now for our lines to work perfectly, we need to create pages for our about and our contact page. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, now to our text editor or to our code, we need a new tag. Okay, here we need a new tag here. Now we are going to create our about page. Okay, so make sure you selected the project folder. Very important. Now we create our about, so we do it about.html, then we save. Okay, so let's go ahead and create another one also for our contact. Okay, so for the contact also we do same. We want it in this folder, our project folder. So contact.html, we save. Okay, now we don't have to do a long coding. Okay, all you have to do is to grab the entire code, send it to the rest of the pages, and do the necessary editing. Okay, if you love typing, you can go ahead and do that. Type all that by yourself. For me, I don't usually love typing that much, so I have to do my copy and paste. So I have copied my home page section and I have pasted them in my about page section. Let me do the necessary changing. So our if you let's head towards our browser. If you come to the original project, in our about page, the h1 is welcoming us to the about page, so no more about us. So let's go and change our h1. Let's change it to no more about us. Then what else? Let's change the image. Okay, we change the image to, so our image, we want the css pics. Okay, so css pig dash png. Okay, now let's save it and let's head towards our browser. Let's look at the about section. Okay, let's open our browser, refresh here. Let's refresh, then let's go to the about section. No, we can't navigate because we've not inserted the link yet, but we can still look at this project. Okay, let's open this separately on our browser, and you can see that our about page is working now. First and foremost, let's do the same to our contact page. So we grab the code, then we send it straight to our contact page section. Then we change the h1. So h1, it is also welcoming us to our contact page. Okay, so let's do the same for this. So welcome to our contact page. All right, now we change the image too. So the image, you use the javascript. Okay, javascript dot png. Now let's save it also, and let's open our contact page section also and see. Okay, our image is not yet in. It means we are having some error. Our typing is wrong, so we need to get it right. javascript dot png. Okay, let's save it and refresh. What is the problem? So javascript, oh, okay, the image itself, the naming convention itself is wrong here. So let's get exactly what we have here. So what we have here is, let's spell it as it has been spelled. Okay, javascript pig, and we didn't add the pig. Okay, let's open our browser and refresh and see. Okay, now we have our contact page also nicely inserted. Now let's go and see how we can walk it through for the navigations also to work. When I click on it, it's supposed to navigate to the different pages. Okay, all right, now let's go and walk towards that. And to do that, let's begin from the home page. And to do that, you see where we have the hashtag, we have to replace them with the naming convention that we give to all our pages that we created. Okay, our file that we created, we need to give the naming convention exactly. We have to put it exactly in. For instance, when we are in home page, then what we have is that we need home.html. This is the rightful link that we want here. And when we are also in the about page, then we put about.html. Then same to the contact page, we do contact.html. Now we'll go ahead and do same to the rest of our project. Okay, so we do home.html, about.html, contact.html. We do same. Okay, now to our home page, we do same to our home page, home.html, about.html, html, then contact.html. All right, now let's save all our pages. Let's save them. Then let's head towards our browser and let's see if our navigations works. Okay, so now to the about page. Now okay, it is working. We've been able to navigate to the about page, then to the contact page. Okay, that one too is working. We've been able to navigate to the contact page. Wow, awesome. Okay, now what is next is when we are in the home page, we can see that we have home, about, and contact. But in our project, when we are in home page, we have contact, about, and home. So let's go ahead and do that arrangement. Very necessary. When it comes to this, our code, we have the home first, but when it comes to the browser, we have it last. The reason is our floating. Okay, when you float a project, it goes like this. Okay, it moves like this. So this one moves in, then this one follow, then this one follow. That's why the first rather has become last. So to do that, we don't want to write an extra CSS code to change this, but we want to edit our HTML code to get exactly how we want it. Okay, so I will bring my home. I'll bring my home at the bottom. Then what else? Then I will send my contact at the top. So something like this will do. Okay, now let's save it and let's check it from refresh. Okay, we have home, about, and a contact. All right, as we expected. Okay, but then when we navigate to the next place, about, we see that it has also messed up here. So let's go ahead and walk it through. So about section, we have to do same to the about section. Sorry. All right, so if you don't like typing like myself, you can do same. Okay, all right, we save, head towards our browser, let's refresh. Home, about, contact. Okay, awesome. But one more thing, in a real life project, when you are in home page, for home page doesn't matter, but when you are in about page, do you want to see about section here? That one, it doesn't matter. If you like, you can leave it. If you like, you can take it out, because when you're an about page, you don't want to see an about section. So you can equally take it out, and when you're a contact page, you can take the contact also out, which is very easy for you to do. You don't need CSS to do that. You just have to go and delete those contents, and you are good to go. And now, congratulations, we're able to build our project. Okay, we're able to build the same project just like the original. All right, so congratulations, you've done pretty well to get to this point. Okay, now remember, practice make perfect. So I would like you to give you another project. That one, it is not an obligation. You can choose to do it, you can choose not to do it, but if you do it and send it to me, I'll be happy, and I'll be ready also to assist you. Now what we are going to do is that we are going to change the image content here. Okay, the image content here. okay, and we are going to put in the actual content. Okay, you have to put in the actual content. You can get your image here. Okay, you can get your image covering this portion and get some text also align at this portion. Okay, like anything at all, get the right content and put it in here so that your website will look real, like a real life project. Okay, so it could be anything. Create, like, have something in your mind. Okay, do a wireframe, sketch something and build it like, take your blind. Okay, let's say you are building a website for yourself. What do you want it to be at the main content section? Just put it there and put the rightful things there and make it look more awesome and send it to me. I'll be glad to assist you also for you to build the project that you're expecting. Anyway, congratulations once again. Let's meet in our bootstrap class and build more awesome things. All right, thank you.